Hello everyone. I have realized I have not made a video in a while, so I figured what better way to do it than on my birthday. So I had a really awesome time today. I had training over at Patient First, where I am a new medical assistant, and I also went to lunch with one of my friends from high school and her husband and their sweet 4 month old baby, and a friend that I had been Facebook friends with for a while and had never met in person. So this was our first time meeting today. And then I went to, excuse me, I went to go see my hairdresser who also works at a bar place. It's not really a brewery. It's not really a bar. I don't really know what you call it. A brewery. A barbery, maybe. And I went and saw. I was there with a coworker, and then she brought somebody with her. So I got to meet two people today that I never met before in my life. So that was fun. I always like meeting new people. So I am 31 now, which is pretty boring. I got to jump out of a plane on Thursday, which was super awesome. Which is really not that terrifying the second time you go around doing it. It was definitely not as scary. So, I figured I would make a video to highlight the new year coming up, to talk about kind of where I'm at now. So I no longer work at VVC, or the Emergency Veterinary Hospital in Fredericksburg. Now I work at Patient First as a medical assistant, and then I am also accepting a position at a general practice veterinary hospital. So I'll be doing, kind of more of the routine stuff, which most people would say is boring, but I'm kind of just looking for routine and looking to have more of a set schedule, and I get to work with not one but two really awesome people. Faye and Olivia both work there, so I'm really super stoked to be working with them again. There are two people that I met at the emergency hospital in Fredericksburg, and I'm really stoked to be working with them again. So, along with that, I have also dropped my school schedule down from full-time to working, I'm in two classes right now. Sorry, I went and got Wendy's on my way home. So, while I do love school, I just don't know what I want to do right now. So, I'm really not so much into I'm still into archaeology, but I just don't think I want to pursue it as a career. And I don't really know what exactly I want to do as a career yet. So, I'm putting that on the back burner, and I decided in doing that, dropping down from full-time to part-time for school in order to work more, would be the better option for me, so I can really figure out where I want to go. Whether that's in human medicine or veterinary medicine, I'm really not sure yet. So everything's kind of in the works right now. Everything's changing, and I'm in a really big stage of transition right now. I'm also 10 months on T as of the 26th, so 2 days ago. My dog is chasing my cats right now. So, I have a lot of changes going on right now. I've definitely been physically in more of a slump. I haven't been working out as much, although I do have a lot more muscle going on from the times that I have been working out. I won't show you my stomach right now because I have gained some weight. But anyway, so I've been kind of in one of my down physical slumps. So I've noticed on testosterone, I've been kind of going through kind of peaks and valleys. So I'll have a moment where I'm like really low and I want to sleep all the time. And then there are times where I'm a lot more active. A few months ago, I was in one of my more active phases, whereas now I'm in one of my kind of slumps where if I'm not working, I'm not in school, I really want to sleep more than I want to work out. So I've been kind of just letting it, I've been rolling with it. My diet hasn't been that great either. So I think I'm coming out of that phase, even though I did eat Wendy's tonight. I think I'm coming out of one of my down phases, hopefully going into one of my workout phases. Hopefully, because I really don't like the way I look. I have been noticing I've been dealing with a lot of body dysphoria lately. So hopefully the first 6 months of next year, I'll be getting my top surgery as planned. I just have to figure out leaving VVC, going into my new job, what my health insurance is going to look like. So people have been asking me why I left VVC, because I was there for about 4 years. Long story short, without really getting into a whole lot of specifics, because I am going to be talking to people, and that's all I'll say about that. There was a couple situations that occurred that were, for lack of better terms, were harassment. I went to higher ups. Higher ups did nothing about it, and I just flat out felt like it was a hostile work environment. The people that work in the ER, that actually work in the ER, I'm not talking about admin, I'm talking about doctors, vet techs, assistants. For the most part, there are those few bad apples, but for the most part, they're absolutely highly trained, overworked, and unappreciated. And that's just the way it is there. Since I left, obviously I'm not privy to a lot of information, but from what I can tell, there are a lot of unhappy people, and I just hope that it changes soon, for the sake of the patients, for the sake of the pets, because if it continues the way that it does, a lot of people are going to end up leaving, and that really sucks, because the alternative for pets in our city is the animal hospital on Route 1, and that place is shit. So, I really hope that they turn themselves around. I really hope the administration there gets their head out of their asses before they lose more good people. And it's not just me that they lost. I'm not tooting my own horn kind of thing. They lost a lot of really good people up front in the reception area. They've lost a number of people in the back staff, support staff. And, it's really a shame. It really is. And I really hope that, things turn around there. But that's all I'll say about it. I won't get into specifics just because of the situation. It is what it is. I wish everybody that still works there the best of luck. I won't speak ill of anybody specifically, but you know who you are. Sorry. But anyway, so yeah, I work, with Patient First now, who is an absolute amazing company. So I'm still technically in training, but they're so nice, they're so supportive. They're really all about promoting from inside the company. They're all about making sure that the people that work for them are the absolute best of the best, and really reach their full potential. The CEO was in the military before, so that is really cool to be working under somebody like that, who has structure, who has discipline, but at the same time also really truly cares about the people that work for him. So I'm really excited to get started. Hopefully eventually I can work full time for them. But in the meantime, I'm really loving, starting with Fairfax Animal Hospital, which is where I'll be full time as well. Learning the ins and outs of, preventative care and, regular general practice care for animals as well. So, I'll get the best of both worlds, I think, both medical-wise, as far as human and veterinary, and hopefully I'll be able to figure out what I want to do. But in the meantime, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, and kind of go from there. As far as romance-wise, really not anything going on there. I was talking to somebody, but some things happened and we didn't work out, which is unfortunate, but I'm glad I figured that out now versus later on down the road when our relationship possibly could have progressed. So it is what it is. You know, I'm just kind of going with the flow, and you know, whatever happens, happens, kind of thing. You know, my transition has been doing really well. I need to go with my endocrinologist because apparently she had scheduled me for an appointment, and I got lost in the mail. And I found out after my appointment was supposed to happen that I had an appointment. So, you know, I need to get my levels rechecked. But as far as I know, everything's good. You know, my cholesterol is a little bit high, but that was to be expected. As far as physical changes, I am starting to grow a lot more facial hair. My voice has obviously gotten deeper. I think that's the biggest thing or change that people have noticed about me is, you know, when I go to talk and they haven't talked to me in a while, they're like, okay. And, you know, obviously my arms and shoulders and stuff have gotten a little bit bigger, but I think definitely my voice is probably the number one biggest change that people have noticed about me. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of keep this short so you guys aren't listening to me ramble on. But my birthday was awesome, and I want to just thank everybody for their, excuse me, the hiccups. I just want to thank everybody for their birthday wishes. And, you know, it was really awesome. I obviously did not get a happy birthday from my parents. I didn't really expect them to. But it is what it is. You know, at least one of my siblings did have a birthday to me. The other three did not. You know, I've learned as I've gotten older, you know, the people who really matter are gonna stick around and show themselves. So I will try to update a little bit more often, but I just wanted to send a shout out, send a video real quick, just kind of to highlight everything, just to update where I'm at. But I just want to thank everybody for you know, continuing to support me and really love me and encourage me. I know I haven't really been too talkative to people lately. You know, and I'll try to definitely get better with that. But I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.